Hello everybody, welcome back here to High Button Sports as we get set for another game, and this is game 2 of the U13AAA playoffs between Bedford and East Hants. So it could be the last game of the year here for Bedford as they look to fight for their lives after a tight loss on the weekend out in East Hants. We are getting ready for opening puck drop here. Motivated East Hants team trying to punch their ticket to provincials. Bedford trying to stay alive and make it to provincials. We're up and ready to go. Let's get rolling here. That puck worked in on the right side. Led ahead and quickly back in to the East Hants zone. Sears with some pressure. Sears loses that puck and it's on the right side. Johnson gets a stick on it, but Miller spins around. It's into some feet. Pardon me. Miller up the right side. It'll be interesting to see kind of the bounce back Bedford's going to give here after dropping game 1 a few days ago. Lead pass here on the side. Slender fans. Hane going to pick it up. Number 3 moving that puck out left side. Passed off. Held onto and pushed around Turner. Bedford's going to pick it up. Up the left side. Down into the corner here by McDougall as Bedford gets fresh legs out there. Back to the line. Jollymore has some room. In tight. Shoots. It's blocked by Hane. Pinched at by Jollymore. Now potential numbers the other way. Pass handed off and now chop back in through center. Left side. Now into the far boards. We enter the Bedford end for the first time this game. In along the end boards. Freed up. Bedford. Maddox gonna go for a skate here. Maddox Burke inside. Shoots wide on the right. Pulled that back for a big shot as the puck goes down along the half wall. Blues grabbing. Lead pass and a collision there as Burke goes down. He looks to be all right. Back up. Left side. Leading pass. Shot and a save there by McKinnon. As that's our first good chance of the game. Little backhand action by Conlon and into the glove. And that'll be a whistle here on the first shot. And it's a scoring chance early. 2 minutes into this one. Steered aside by McKinnon. It's going to be grabbed. McLean with some pressure. Poked back through the middle. Bramwell spun around. Bramwell had a good game on the weekend. We did the game, which I believe was Saturday. Collision there. Maybe it was, Saturday. That's Saturday, I believe, at noon. That went back in behind. Penguins chasing. McLean in their own end. Bedford keeping some pressure on. McLean with some good movement here. Back to the line, poked at, kind of took away a chance, trying to get it freed up. Using the body to gain the edge. Bedford's going to fire it down. The start that Bedford could be happy with here. Getting on pucks quick and creating turnovers. Down here front, Johnson tries to center, Miller on it. Up the right side. Into the end boards, Robertson. Robertson along the back. He'll lead pass to the right. Bedford looking to break out again. Flipped up through the middle. Hits a shin pad and now broken back into the zone. Cut move to the left side and a collision takes Williams there by Williams. Frees up the puck. Sears leading pass to the middle. Chased after on the line. Hayes. Hayes into the left side. Bedford continues to push here early. 2-on-2 in behind. Johnson. Johnson goes down. Father wants a call. We'll continue on. Schlender in behind. Sears. First to it, so Bedford outworking East Hants to their own end and a shot through the blue paint. That one falls off the stick of Sears. Over to Miller. Miller leads pass. Down the left side, Turner. He shoots that in behind. Robertson's going to grab it. Robertson cuts back, hands it off to the left. Blues over the blue line. Trying to draw a call. Ref's going to let him play. Norris in behind. Norris and McDougall going at it. Norris still with it. Knocks it around past Forrester. That plays into the end boards, and a lot of the play happening along the boards here. McDougall in front. Forrester picks it up, and now he'll try to get East Hants moving. On the left side, pulled back, top of the circle, hits a pad and plays in behind. Collision down there. Forward coach there on the Penguins yelling something. Don't know if it was at the ref or his forward line out there. Into the right side. Hane tries to get it centered up for a shot, and it'll be a save made. As the first shot of the game for the Penguins. Face off here to the right. Picked up in behind. It'll be up the half wall and quickly knocked back. Lead pass misses the mark, so it'll be a foot race for it. Penguins in behind. Up the wall, stays in on the line again. Down to Conlon. Conlon battles hard for it, comes out trying to lead pass in towards the middle, grab, shot, scores! Stewart buries it bottom left. It gives a good celly for the crowd. His every goal's a big one at this time of the year, and that'll be 1-0 Bedford. Got free in front off some hard work by the Blues. Finally get that puck squared away in the blue paint. It'll be 1-0. So Bedford was sniffing. And finally able to break through just over 5 minutes into the first. Down to the right corner. Played up the left wall. Lead pass, Blues looking for more. Brought in 1-on-3 to the right side. Williams pulls back. Knocked into each other there, and now Miller brings it out. So Penguins looking to gain some momentum back here. Fall down into the end boards. Stewart with a big one here to start our scoring in game 2. Pass gets across. Brought in, shot blocked before it can reach McKinnon. Now a shot from the point in behind. Johnson. Played it in behind. Trying to wrap it. Goes off a skate. Sears. Good job by Sears. Pushes it in behind. Schlender now in the corner. Back to the line. Blues fired along the end boards. Chased after. Past Hayes on the line. Spun around up to Johnson. Bedford probably looking for a line change here. Picked up by the Blues. Toe drag, shot wide. Schlender gets stick lifted. It's popped to the middle. Blues towards the middle, tipped ahead, and McKinnon sees that one pretty well and steers it into the corner. McLean puts it up the wall. Stopped him behind. Schlender keeping that stick in there while he gets up. Good job there by number 11. In along the boards, a bit of a collision. Shot to the middle. Schlender tries to snap it. Shot from the point, tipped up over the head. Centering pass. Out of harm's way by McLean. And Bedford pushing that puck towards the net as Robertson jumps up on it. Robertson holds, tries to get rid of it. Got so close, but sent him behind. Burke, who hasn't been out in a minute, will come out here, go for a skate. Trying to catch East Hants on the change. Down the left side, toe drag in. Burke holds, collides with the goalie. Pushed again into the goalie there by number 14, Williams. And that was a pretty clear push by Williams. That initial contact. You know, that initial contact could have been on 9, Burke, for goalie interference, but it didn't go. It was the extra push after from East Hants, but Burke is heading to the box for an interference, so it's interesting there because the ref closest to the net didn't call it a penalty on Burke as he went in there. They called it on the East Hants guy, Williams, who was coming in and pushed him again in for the extra push into the goalie, but the back ref, I guess, had that call on Burke. So both calls count, even though the real push came on the second attempt. So maybe a bit of confusion down there between these stripes as we end up with 2 separate penalties on the same play, which doesn't really happen every day. But it'll be 5-on-5 here for 2 minutes. Leading goal scorer for the Blues will sit. Shot to the middle, that one tipped into the glove, and a save down there by, I believe, Riley Green, 31, the goaltender. So Jerome Doucette starting the first game, Green here in the second. Picked up on the right side. That puck's fought for down low. Trying to bring it back out through center, held on to. Shot gets across. Back to the blue line. Blue shot tipped, hits the side of the net. Down low, lead pass won't get there. Back into Conlon, and he wraps around and scores. So a goal there, and that'll be 2-0. Falling in behind. Just had to make sure the stream is up there if you had any pauses. I didn't see any pauses on my side, so hopefully we're okay. And that is a goal there on a nice wraparound on the 4-on-4. In behind, Jollymore is going to pick it up, so 2-0. 5:49 to go in the first, and first period a lot better here for the Blues this time around, and that one picked up, looking for a lead pass. Hane has a chance, down the left, shot, that one rises high, and man, East Hants needed that goal. Won't get it on that try. Back through the middle. Hits a stick. Up the left side. Blues pick it up, work it around, cut off along the half wall. Now they'll get it out. Puck connects, Blues, step up, shot, blockered away. Picked up down low. Schlender catches up to it, Schlender holds, tries to poke it out in front. Berger gets tied up, staying in the zone with under 5 to go. Worked up the right side, Penguins. Wrapping around, holding that puck outside, and a chance from in front. Get a good look there at Green. Face off down in the right side corner. Battling for it. Bedford now out to center. Held, shot, and that'll be gloved down. All right, just want to make sure my stream's working there for you guys at home watching. Looks like we are good to go and continue on. Up the right side, Burke, who's out of the box now. Pardon me, now works that across. It's up the right. Along the end boards, that puck knocked in across. 3:39 to go in the first. It's poked around with Dougal into the boards. Miller on him, comes back to the line. Hold, shot for the point, into the feet, wraps, trying to get it in. Burke had one whack at it there. Back to the blue line, shot for the point, tipped. Grab now, spun out, Burke picks it up. Burke, nice dish to the blue. Shot from the point, tipped. It's going to be covered by McKinnon. Let's stay 2-0 here. Face off. Here to the left, 2-0 lead as we approach the end of the first. First period was kind of the name of the game last time as Penguins were up 3-0 and Blues had to fight back the rest of the game as now the arm goes up. And a penalty coming here to Bedford. And maybe a chance for the Penguins late in the first here. On the skate back in, penalty taken. It's back to center. Picked up. Pass across, Lonergan gets that off. Miller, the right winger, going to pick it up. Lead pass to the middle. Robertson with a bump back in. Backhand up the wall. Lonergan bringing that puck in himself. Held up and now picked up, rifled down. About 40 seconds gone in the power play. Williams gets some pressure by Johnson, but Williams brings it back around. Head up, pass hits Miller. Poked out on the right side. Miller bringing it in. Miller stick handling, pulls in, can't get the shot off. Picked up by the Blues as there's a collision. Under 2 minutes to go now, minute in the power play. Lead pass up through the middle. That one hits a skate and will be sent down. Get down here in front. Norris has some pressure by Schlender. Hene picks it up. The captain always good for a couple of rushes. We'll go for one here. On the man advantage, up through the middle, grab, shot, pushed off at the 99-yard line. The 1 yard line, I guess, after a 99-yard run. Picked up. Norris, hands off to the left side. Brought in again. Penguins bringing it in, but not getting any shots here as it's sent down. 16 seconds to go in the power play, a minute 16 in the period. Running off into the boards there. Pardon me. Pass up through the middle. Hene on the left side, pulls in. Hene backhand, hits the side of the net. Net's dislodged, and the penalty will be over. 52 seconds remaining. .52 left to go in the first. 9-5 the shots here for the Bedford Blues after one, and certainly looking more like a team that has your season on the line. Face off here on the left side. One through. Blues pick it up, backhand, try to lead past that up the wall. Grabbed here, Burke. Burke been quiet so far in this game. Into the mesh, 41 seconds remain. So this Bedford team obviously made it all the way to the semifinals last year of provincials out at St. Avex. Pretty much a whole new team aside from Burke and Robertson, I believe. So This team trying to punch its ticket and etch its name there in the provincials. And they've dug themselves a bit of a hole trying to get out of here tonight. Burke from the point, shot. That one was a laser. Blocked before it could get there by Williams. 25 seconds to go. Down to McDougall. McDougall holds, centering pass. Burke, the spin around. Gets stomped there on the way through. Picked up Burke. Holds. Shot from a weird angle. It's Roos in front. Swept out of Harv's way. Blue paint. 5 seconds to go in the first. It'll be sent back for Hayes. He'll be knocked down, and that'll take us to the end of the first. So 2-0 for the Blues. After one, we'll be back for the second shortly. All right, everybody, we are back. Second period here. As we start out 2-0 deficit for the Penguins. Last game, it was a 3-0 lead for the Penguins that allowed them to get the victory. It was tied at 3-3 at one point, but just the first period getting that lead forced Bedford to push back, and it was too little time. So today, Bedford looking to return the favor and do something similar. Lead pass over to the right side. McDougall picks it up. McDougall drops back. Snacked in behind, and now the Penguins looking for a rush up the right side. Mabucky. Led pass to the middle. Misses Garden, but still Turner. Spinning. Hits some skates. Grabbed him behind. Wrap around. Stopped. Rolls up on the side of the pad. Knocked out once by Turner. The whistle will go just a few seconds into the first or the second period here. 10-8 the shots. Certainly seems like the Blues maybe got the higher quality chances last game or last period, but Penguins able to get in a pretty good amount. Try to build on that. Last game, we know all it took was the one shot with 4 minutes left to give them the win. Bedford in behind. Into the feet there is Stewart, who has a goal. Leads it to Conlon. Conlon up to the left side. Stewart in behind. Wrap around, stopped. Rebound in front. Because Bedford gets their first chances of the period. Jollymore down the right side. He dishes it in front. It's turned over. Penguins now. Carson gets it over to Knowles. It hits off his skate, and they'll have to come back. Delayed offside for the Penguins. They'll get it fixed up. Puck. Back in behind. A little sauce pass to a wide open centerman here for the Penguins. Drop pass. Into the feet on the left. Hane into the middle. Gets swept at. Now Sears. Sears out for a skate. He'll get pushed off into the corner. Slender getting in tight on the boards there. Tries to get it up the right side. Pass connects. Penguins now looking for a lane to the middle. Shot, rebound up front, scores! Right on the money for Wilson. And wide open there in front, finishes it off, and that'll be 2-1. Penguins right back in this game. Breaking through for the first time, 2.5 minutes into the second. We'll head to center for a face-off there. 2-1, 10-10 the shots. We got ourselves a game here on a Tuesday night, folks. Lead pass. Misses, and that'll be locked back in behind on the ice, and we'll head down. So after this game, immediately following, you can head over to the main High Button Sports channel and check out the U13AAA Hawks as they start their playoffs against Sackville there at Centennial. So a big Tuesday night for the minor hockey teams that we follow here at High Button. The Blues and the Hawks. Pucks in the feet. It's brought up along the left, try to keep that in. Picked up by Burke. Burke into the middle, shot, hits the shaft of his stick before it could get through. Back in along the end boards, swept on. Turned over and puck still loose. Eventually Penguins will pick it up and just pull that puck out and dump it down, chase after it. A little dump and chase here, LeBucky. He fires up the wall. Knocked onto the stick here, Burke. Collision there in the middle. Here come the Penguins up the right side. Chandler with the lead pass. Burke picks it up. Burke toe drags in. Burke to the left side. Drops back for Chandler. Chandler shot from in tight. Good little shot there. That goes high off the blocker. Hit along the half wall. Corner in front chance. That one's rolling around and will be covered up. And a little give and go in behind. Save will be made. Face-off here to the left as Bedford looks to get things back on track. 11:15 left to go in the second. Hit along the end boards. Penguins just out harm's way. Back to Knowles on the line. He'll let a short one go. It'll be stopped on the way to the net. Penguins looking for a lead. Jumps the stick back to Knowles. Left side, led ahead. Penguins clog it up. This front at the top of that offensive zone, or their defensive zone, but getting some chances down low with Bedford when they get there. Get along the boards, it'll stay in and then come out on the opposite side. Knowles shoots it back in, and these lines have been out here for a while. On the end boards, that one will be played up the right. Collision, lead pass to the middle. That one in the feet. Left side, dives, looking for a shot, blocked again. Pretty quick to shoot that one, but still blocked. Drop back in Johnson. Johnson, shot, save made with the pad, bounces back over Hane. Hane trying to move it up for his squad on the right. Drop back in. And along the end boards, Penguins. Pass stays in Robertson. Robertson down low. Gets it centered and it goes in. Funny bounce and a tip in front. Robertson in the bottom left corner, the D-man, and a lucky bounce or a lucky play just to keep that thing moving. And it'll be 3-1. And a big cheer here from the Bedford side as they restore their 2-goal lead. Now 9:38 to go in the second. Puck at center. Picked up on the right. Penguins cut off. Chandler chips it back in, and now a penalty coming here to the Penguins. The interference on Hayes. So a bounce here for Bedford right after the goal. Pretty good chance here now to put 2 up. In under a couple minutes, left side. Picked up. Burke gets it from Chandler. Burke back to Labucky on the line. He hands it off. Robertson. Robertson back to Labucky. Left side, Burke. Burke steps in, shoots. Falls in behind. They'll chase after it into the right corner. Penguins have a moment with it in front now. Picked up. Shot the length of the ice here. 9 minutes to go in the period. Burke grabs. Along the left. Burke finds some room. Still with it. He'll take it all the way down into the end boards. McDougall tried to center it. Chandler swipes. Picked up off the right. Hustled back. Robertson, and now the arm goes up the other way. Ooh, a bit of a cheeky interference there on Labucky. They battle for that puck. And with 8:31 to go in the second, it'll be a minute of 4-on-4 time. And then a minute of power play time for these Hants team trying to get themselves back in it. Face off on the left. That one's shot but misses. Up the zone on the right. Hits someone on the glove there, it looks like. So we'll try again in the neutral zone. Drop back. Green gonna touch that over. 4-on-4, remember, for 47 seconds. Up the right side. Sears. Cuts to the middle. Brought in over the blue line. Pushed into the corner there. Penguins pick it up. Pass towards the middle, trying to get an odd-man rush, and they might have one here as a, pardon me, a change for Bedford. On the opposite bench, shoots it to the middle. It just covered up. Nothing gonna come from that one. 15-11 now the shots here for Bedford. So 4 shot difference. Whoa, and the last second change will send a couple players back, and I bet a coins, yeah, kicked out because that was a real late change. Over to Jollymore. He moves it up the wall. Mills cuts it off. Maybe had a little more time with it than he thought. That one knocked through. Hits a stick. Shot up the left. Jollymore picks it up. Pulled down low. Now a lead pass off to O'Coin. Into the corner. East Hants picks it up. Up through center. Penguins. Little room. Hane drops that over. Jollymore grabs it. Jollymore has some room to skate. You know he likes to. He gains the blue line and will wrap that in around as it's a PK now. Here for the Blues for 25 seconds. Down low. Hane. Hane on the right side. Plays it back. Hane keeps pushing. Into the corner, has a man in front, passed off, stopped. Oh, right on the line. And Hayes, number 10, perfect clear on the PK. And we'll be back to 5-on-5 for 6:30 left to go in the second. Well past halfway through this game. Robertson pokes at it. We'll head back to the blue line. Spinning up the wall. Here come the Penguins. Stopped there. Parsons. McDougall gets it up there to Burke. Burke on the right. Brings the puck in. Shot. Rebound. Played into the corner and back in around. Haven't had a whistle since the penalty ended. Penalties. Knocked back through the middle. Picked up here on the left side. Over to Robertson. Robertson chips it up the right. Missing. Chasing. Whistle goes. 5:29 to go here in the second. 16-13 the shot. So remember, we'll have our break right after this second period for 10 minutes, the ice clear, and then we'll be back for a 15-minute third. Back to the point. Penguins shoot. Just gloved calmly. Try again. Shot from the line. Clears over to Johnson. Johnson gets the lead ahead to Sears. Towards the middle. Penguins will pick it up and move it the other way. 2-on-2. It seems like we've seen this a couple times. Just trying to break in and know where to go once they get in. In behind. Wilson and Sears at it. Up to Schlender. Schlender drops to Sears. Sears shot from the point, rebound, jumps out to the right side again. Sears on top of it. Inside 5 to go now. Picked up by the Penguins up the left wall. Moving in. Hane in behind, wraparound, stopped. Common practice here in this U13 league. Stick lift won't get there. Schlender lead pass. O'Coin's going to take it and shoot it into the end boards. Bounces across. Off one stick onto another. Try to get it center. Blues shot. Puck loose in front. Score remains 3-1. Shot from the point. Rebound left side and just out of the reach again. To the blue line. Hustled after, trying to put that in behind. Bobbled a bit by Parsons, but he gets rid of it. Pressure in the feet. O'Coin. Stays on side, but loses the puck. Pens. Brought back in. Lead pass, hits a skate there in Knowles. Over to Miller, jumps by his stick. Miller. Sharp angle, shoots, hits the post. Holy, good little shot by Miller. How did that stay out? Kissed the post there for Green. What an angle, what a shot. Just stays out, left side. Lonergan, back in behind. Chandler picks it up. Rolls in behind for the Pens. Hit along the half wall. Puck jumps the stick. Pens across again. Blues will come out with it this time. Burke, 2:37. Brings it in over the blue line. Still with it. Knocked off, it's into the middle. Left side, stick handled. That one will split the D. Back in behind for Green. Green leaves it. Grabbed by Robertson. 2:27 now as we just fly through the end of the second. Picked out by the Blues. Some room to shoot in front. Shot. McKinnon makes the save. Pardon me. 20-15 the shots. Face off here on the left. That wraps the end boards. Robertson tries to step up on it. Last man back. Gonna shoot it in. 2 minutes to go now, officially in the second. Tight checking game. 2-goal lead for the Blues. Played towards the middle, and it gets all the way through, but covered up. 1:51 to go. Dropped in. Back to the line. Jollymore shot from the point. Doesn't get there. Penguins enter. Along the left. Looks for the drop pass. Johnson picks it up, but it's still to the line. Low shot. Comes out on the other side. Forrester. On the left. Penguins hold. Back to the blue line. Shot from the point. Tipped a few ways through. Pushed way out of the crease there. Green gets on it. Checks to see if he got a penalty. He didn't. 1:16 to go. Sears grabs. Sears. Come through the left. Shot in behind. Down here for the Pens. That comes back. Jollymore. Chops at it up to Stewart. In the feet of Stewart. Up to a coin. A coin on the left. .38 seconds now to go. Inside our final minute to play. Parsons turns it over to Bramwell. Bramwell centering pass, rolls up a stick. Wilson couldn't track it. Stewart grabs. Plays like that could be the difference here in the end. Stewart on the left side, 18 seconds to go in the period. Penguins get the puck through. Slipped up. Bedford, lead pass down the right side with 4 seconds. It'll be steered off, and that will take us to the end of the period here. 3-1 at the end of 2. 2/3 gone. We'll be back shortly for the third. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, we are back here for our third and final potential period here between the U13 AAA Blues and the Penguins as we get the scoreboard back up. Ready to go here. 2-goal lead for the Blues, who are trying to stay alive and keep their season moving. A team that went to Quebec, did well in Quebec, came back, came together as a lot of first years. Now trying to hang on. Picked up here by Burke. Burke, he's not going to go away without a fight here. Left side. Norris gets a swing at it, heads over to the wall. Robertson. Lead pass by the Penguins as it comes through the feet. Bramwell has that taken away. And the Penguins going to come out of the gate here hot. Blues up the wall to Stewart. Pass put through. Shot into the glove and now picked up. A little extra whack for Burke. We'll have a whistle about 40 seconds in. Down here in front. Chandler spins it back to the line. Tips or shot through by Jollymore and into the corner. McDougall tries to stay on Forrester. It's sent in behind for Norris. Norris on the left. We whack at that stick. Held off to the outside. Blues pick it up. Chandler, he backhands it back. Some pressure on Norris, but he had a moment with it. Friendly bounce there for Bedford, but then it gets knocked in behind. Hannay now chasing. Comes back, touched inside, and a whistle goes 1 minute and 15 seconds in to the third. And the good old hockey game comes on. Classic here as we look for a winner. Puck, one on the left side, played across. Blues bringing it down here into the corner. Conlon loses that. Jollymore pressures. It's knocked back to Labucky. Up the wall, back to Berger. Stopped by Hannay. Hannay up through the middle. Hannay, shot in tight, save made. Good one there by Green, but another shot in. That one's rolling into blue paint. They'll keep playing. Jollymore fishes it out, plays it off the boards. Back to Norris. Norris up the wall. Sears picks it up. Sears tries to stick lift it through, and that'll be pushed back the other way. Down along the boards. Played across for the Blues. That one comes up to Sears. Sears over the blue line. Pass gets on. Holding. Into the neutral zone. Johnson, hands off. Sears can't get that shot through. Stick lifted. Another chance at it. Good job not giving up on pucks here. Sears shoots it in behind. Knowles has to activate. Collision there. Still alive here for the Blues. Picked up. Almost tripped up. Sears waits on the other side. In the end boards. Puck's loose, they're yelling. We'll continue on. Up the wall. Knowles. Penguins in their own end for a minute here. Parsons staying up on it. Swept off the stick there. Schlender. Schlender gets tied up. Pressure by Sears. Sears to Schlender. Sears picks it up. Just to jam it in and had a good look at it. And an extended time in the zone through nothing but hard work on Bedford's side. Tipped into the middle. Still loose. High stick as they tried to finish it off. Schlender get a push from Norris. And a good segment of action there with 11:24 to go in the third. Face off. will just come outside the zone. Robertson puts it up into some feet, trying to get that through. Swept on. Coming down the boards here is Burke. Burke shot into a shin pad. Pushed off and behind, back to Burke. Back to Chandler. Chandler to McDougall, centering pass, rolls off Burke's stick. Centering, stopped, here comes Miller. Miller up the right. East Hants finally breaking it in here, passed across. Into the feet. Here come the Blues. Up through the right side. Steps in, Burke's shot tipped high, and a great play by McLean to take away a dangerous shot at the last second. Back to the line, Blues shoot. Comes over to Stewart. Wrapped into the corner. Hane chopped that. Knocked it around, a coin into the feet. Picked up Hane now. Hane, odd man rush. Hane's gonna hold on through the middle. Shot, blocker easily by Green. In around the half wall. Picked up and fired down. Exits out through center. Chase down Hane. Hane picks up, centering pass to the line. Shot off a shin pad, bounces in behind. Tipped in low. Falls off into the left side. Trying to poke it in behind. Hane still on it. Now 9 minutes to go here in the third. In along the end boards. Comes on out, lead pass. Poked at. Blues. Tight end linesman staying right involved in that. Now it's picked up. Run off into the boards with a little body contact. Will continue on. Still no whistle. Up the left side. Penguins just avoid icing. It didn't look like he got to the red line. Back into the end boards. Pass off. Center shot. That one gets through. To the blue line. Down to the half wall. Pulls in. Still with it. Chopped that once. Falls down. Blues. Over the blue line. Finally a change for Bedford as a shot into the glove. McKinnon's going to keep it moving though. 8 minutes to go. We've gone about 2 minutes without a penalty. McLean, some pressure on. Up the right side. Back to McLean. Chops in behind, no ice, and we'll continue on. And we're halfway through this period. Just like that, still 3-1. Robertson up the right side. Picked up Blues, trying to get that into the feet down low. Burke stops up, gets the pass in behind. Centering, into the feet again, Miller. Pressure there. Penguins having a hard time getting chances here as the arm goes up. And Burke's gonna head to the box, it looks like, with a cross check, or someone's heading. All right, face off coming down here to the right side, and a golden opportunity here and a huge kill for the Blues. Up 2 with 7:17 to go. Now they got to kill this penalty off. Back to the line. Into the right side, Penguins. Held on the blue. Shot for the point. Sent in and a save made. Oh, and 5-on-3 as Robertson knocks a man over. Picked up on the right side. It's down in behind. Hane gets it back. 5-on-3 now for 1:38, and what an opportunity here. Shot from the point, glove save. Penguins get it back to the blue line. Over to the right side. Turner to the line. Time slowly ticking away here for Bedford. Into the corner. Coming over to the corner, circling back in front. Held on, Hane shoots, that one wide. Clear look, 6:20 to go in the third. Still a minute in the 5-on-3, shot blocks, slapped, and that'll be the first clear. And a change coming for the Blues. Still 50 seconds of 5-on-3. Up the left side. Burke serving the 2 minutes for cross-checking, they announced. 37 seconds till the end of that penalty. Back to the line here. Shot, save made, and Green on top of it. Face off. With 5:46 to go, we'll move to the right. Picked up, and another clear, and a big one with 24, pardon me, seconds to go in the first one, and 28 in the second one now. And there's a little bunch of little kids playing down by where we get our internet, so fingers crossed here down the finish. Picked up. That one exits back over to the left side. So that's one done. 5:14 to go. Second one about to end, but a chance here late. Shot Turner. Blocked in behind. Bedford hustles. O'Coin does a good job. O'Coin comes out with it. Can't get rid of it. Now we're back to 5-on-5 with under 5 to go. So a massive kill here for this Bedford team. And that's sent down for an icing. Just under 5 minutes to go. 4:51. And some of the Bedford parents here are less than happy with how the last few minutes have gone on the reffing side, but it all comes down to this regardless. 25 shots to 21 for the Blues. Been pretty even, but majority of the scoring chances do go to the Blues, and that's been the difference tonight. To the blue line. Tipped in and poked behind. Grabbed and around by the Penguins. Poked off the stick into the right side. Burke's going to pick it up. Fresho is sitting in the box. Lead pass. Rolls over the stick. Down into the corner, Chandler. Burke tries to stay on it. Burke wrapping around. Shot stays out. Kicked away by McKinnon. McKinnon so calm back there. Norris gets it around the right side. Burke with a poke at it. Penguins try to come out up the left side. Poked out again. McDougall now lead pass. Stopped. Tries again. Tries again. And still comes up with it. 15. Sticking with it, but can't get it past. And now it's sent in behind. Ooh, and a risky pass gets through. Chandler. 3:52 now to go. Gaining the red and shooting it down. Back in behind. Burke behind the back play, in front, and hits the shaft of the stick that was lost. Oh, what a chance there as that one skids through, and Bedford looking to get the dagger here late. 3:31 to go, up 2. Trying to keep their season alive. Backhand, what a save there on Chandler. Forrester on the side. It's held in behind. That one comes around. 3:15. It's picked up by McLean. He'll bounce it around Knowles. Knowles into a collision there with McLean, and they'll do some extra pushing. Staying with it, ref's gonna let her go. Over to the right side. Capped up, and now the seconds continue to tick away. Under 3 to go. Burke centering pass. Knocked in behind again. Battle for 2-on-2 here in front. Stewart comes out with it. Stewart has a man in front. Can't get that pass through as it's on the back of the net. Comes down. Stewart. McLean going at it into the corner. Picked up. Cut move in front here. Conlon spinning. Stays loose. McKinnon. And he'll get a cover on it. Stewart coming in for an extra jab. 2:30 to go. And a great job of killing valuable time off the clock there by the Blues. By getting first to pucks. I mean, it sounds complicated, right? First to pucks, down low, what you just saw. 2 of the valuable last 5 minutes killed due to these forwards playing from the hash marks in and moving that puck and be into the first to pucks in the offensive zone. That could be the difference here. Back to the line, Jollymore steps up with it. He'll go way down in behind. Coming up with it. Looking for a centering pass, gets it off to Stewart. Now it's jumped to the middle. Jollymore jumps up on it, picks it up, shot, and a player down from a penalty here at the line. An interference. Stewart's gonna head off. Pardon me. With 2:11 to go in the third. 2-minute penalty on Bedford. So they could have tried to coast to the end, but that would be too easy, folks. Face off on the left side. Back in behind. That puck's battled for. Gets moved up, Bedford. So pretty much the rest of the game on the PK. Pardon me. And that actually might help the Blues here, because now it gives them free range just to ice it. If they can keep these Hants from in front of their net just like that. 98 seconds now remain here in this game. Throwing a decent whack into those end boards, but like I said, they're letting them play on the boards at least. More inclined to call the interferences in front of the net or in open ice. Hane trying to keep his team in it. Gets it off to the left side. Turner can't catch up. Now it's poked up the wall, stopped. In behind for Sears. Sears holds, tries to go through the 5-hole. Gets held up. 1:10 to go. They'll fight into the corner. And now 21-21 the shots, 3-1 the score for Bedford, and we'll head into our final minute here in the third. Bedford looking to stay alive. Up 2. Miller. Goalie's going to be pulled, so it'll be to 6-on-4. Drop pass. It starts with 1 here for the Penguins. Into the mesh behind. 45 seconds to go in the third. Face off on the left side. Blues pick it up, get it down, and that one's going to extend the length. 38 seconds. Burke on it. Holmgren getting pressure by Burke. Burke comes out with it. He's got an empty net. Knocked off of his stick. Aiming for the empty net's Robertson. It'll be tipped around. 20 seconds to go. And the Blues look like they're going to close out this one. That's stood up on the line. A good defensive back half of the third here for the Blues. 13 seconds to go. Up 2, and Bedford will extend the series to next weekend. Down the left side. Oh, and a big push there in front, and now a little bad blood as the clock runs out and we head into game 3. Arm up for a penalty. He's gonna assess that one, maybe at the start of the next game. Is that how it works? Kept on the benches, but the Blues come out with it. So a hard-fought victory from the first whistle. Looked like they wanted it, and they got it done. 3-1 the score. So we appreciate you tuning in here on High Button Sports for another game. Bedford trying to make their way into the playoffs. We will see you next time. My name's Jeff Warburton.